Hi there, welcome back. We're going to talk a little bit more about repeaters quickly here before we move into some other content. One of the things we want to talk about is the offset frequencies. Now, if you remember from the last video, and hopefully from your reading in your manuals, there are two frequencies a repeater uses. One is the transmit frequency and one is the receive frequency. Now, the frequency that the repeater is receiving on, of course, is going to be the same frequency that you transmit on. And the one that it transmits on is going to be the one you receive on, if that makes sense. You can't be transmitting on the frequency that it's transmitting on. If you do, you can't hear what it's transmitting. So, right here we're tuned up to our frequency. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. We have some hams are just what we call rag chew, just chatting it up this evening on the repeater. This repeater is a little out of distance, and some of these guys are quite a little ways from me. So the question is, would I be able to talk to them directly if there wasn't a repeater? Well, there's an easy way to find this out. Most repeaters have a function called reverse. And what that does is it reverses the transmit and receive frequency. So watch this. This station's coming in on my transmit frequency. That means I could probably talk to him on simplex, meaning the same frequency, without an offset. And of course he's coming through the repeater as well. So when I reverse the frequency, what I'm doing is I'm listening to the frequency that that station's transmitting on, not the frequency that the repeater's transmitting on. And of course if I can hear that station, that means he's close enough that I can probably reach him. Even though there might be a little discrepancy in my transmit power versus his. So I can hear Bill on I could probably work simplex with him. How about the next station? Oh. Yeah, he's not coming in on that reverse. So I got to go to the repeater. So that other station's too far away. I wouldn't be able to talk directly to that station. So that kind of helps you understand why we use repeaters, but also how would you know if you're close enough to be able to make contact with that station? Hit the reverse, try transmitting on the receive, try listening on the receive frequency of the repeater. And then you're going to be able to hear what the repeater can hear. And if you can't hear those guys coming in, then you know that they're out of range from you. Well, that concludes that portion of the repeaters, and when we come back, we'll talk about call signs.